Today is January the 5th, 2025. I had a dream vision last night of a tidal wave. I think that I was standing in the yard of my Grandma Kynes' old house where I think my Uncle Tom lives now, but I was standing out in the yard and I was looking up the road and I saw this wave coming through the trees across the field. And it seemed like it just got bigger and bigger the closer it got. And I could see that within the wave, there was a bunch of debris and furniture and just like a lot of dangerous looking stuff. And I don't know why I was standing out in the yard looking at this thing coming. Why was it running away from it? I didn't feel any fear at all, but it came and when it got to where I was at, I got swept up in it and I kind of floated to the top of the wave and I could see it was way taller than the house. And then the scene changed and I was actually inside a house, and I think it might have been inside my Grandma Kynes' house. And like we were in the living room and Charity was in there with me. And I just happened to look out the window and I seen out of nowhere, I saw a cloud formation where there was a tornado formed in the field across the street, across the road. It was a cross hall road. And then I saw that it hit the ground and I saw it coming straight at the house. And I said, tornado, tornado, like it was a tornado warning. And we ran into a place where there was protection inside of an enclosed place inside the house, like underneath the door frame or underneath some cabinets or something where it was more protected. Those are my two dreams I had. So this morning I looked up in this book I've got called Unlocking Your Dream. It's a student manual. Tidal wave, the meaning of tidal wave is a great move of the Holy Spirit or revival. And that's in the positive sense. In the negative sense, a tidal wave could mean judgment or a natural disaster. The meaning for a tornado is winds of change, a negative or positive depending on the color of the tornado. Destructive times coming, judgment, or drastic change with danger. So those are the two things I saw in these dreams, was a tidal wave and a tornado. And those are the meanings from this Unlocking Your Dream student manual. Okay, it is January the 6th, 2025. I had another dream vision about another tidal wave. So this is the second day in a row that I've had a dream or vision about a tidal wave. This time I was on the beach, like a beach like Mexico City Beach or Panama City Beach, and I was in a little house on the beach. I was inside in this beach house, and I was looking out. I looked out the window and I saw this huge wave coming, and it was taller than the building. And I said, oh my goodness. And when I said, oh my goodness, the people that were there looked out the window and they saw this tidal wave coming and they were scared. So they ran out the back door of the beach house. And I said, I'm going to stay here in the house. So I kind of braced myself against the side of the wall, and the wave went over to the top of the house. And I looked out the back window where the people had run out the back, and I saw the wave catching up to them, and they were just being swept away. But as long as I realized as long as I stayed in the house, that this wave was not going to sweep the house away. It wasn't just one wave, because as soon as that wave came, then there was another one coming. And this happened probably 4 or 5 times where a tidal wave would come and sweep over the top of the house, and then another one would come and sweep over the house. And I could still see that there were people out there in the back where the wave had come over them and caught up to them. They were like getting back up and like they were trying to recover from it. Like they didn't disappear, like they were still out there. So I thought, well, maybe I need to go out there and see if I can help them. And so that was basically the whole dream. But this is the second night in a row that I've had a dream about tidal waves. Not sure exactly what's going on and what all this means. Again, looking at the Unlocking Your Dream student manual, the symbol of a tidal wave is a great move of the Holy Spirit or revival. That's in the positive sense. Also, in a negative sense, it could be judgment or a natural disaster coming.